Yo, welcome back guys to another video. We are playing on a new account for this season. I've got an 8-0 on this account to Masters right now. It was an account that was Challenger last season, so the MMR is really cracked. I played a lot of autofill games on this account to get the Masters, but I did play a few ADC games, so I'll have some of the games that I want to show here. And this is the first one. We're playing Draven, Nautilus versus Ezreal, Nami. We're looking for an early invade here, which is really good to do when you have a champion like Nautilus, and especially Camille as well to follow up on that Nautilus engage. We just end up sweeping their ward. I'll just toggle my vision here so you see what I see. Anyways, when playing Draven, it's really important when playing champions like Draven or Caitlyn or Samira, champions that want to fight in lane and champions that are want to play very aggressively in lane, right? You devise a plan around playing around the enemy jungler early on. So I see that they have a Nunu, right? And I know that I'm playing Draven and I want to play very aggressively. So Nunu is a champion that can punish aggression really easily with his snowball. It's really hard to avoid his ganks. So I'm setting up an early ward here. I'm going to ward the Tribush here at 130 or like 128-ish. It's really good to hold your ward as late as possible. So like you want to ward at like 127, so that way you can spot the 3 camps. So if Nunu does 3 camps and then walks into Tribush, the ward will last. Anyways, playing Draven versus Ezreal, I get 2 axes and then it's all in. Yeah, Nautilus lands a good hook here. We ignite Nami, flash in, trade. Pretty bad. So just let me go back for a second and tell you why this trade was good initially. So it starts here. So the thing about Ezreal is that he's really strong at level 1 if you can get stacks on his passive. So each stack of his passive gives him 10% increased attack speed, right? So if he gets 5 stacks of his passive, he gets 50% increased attack speed, which is insane at level 1, right? But until he gets there, he's quite weak at level 1, whereas Draven is a very strong level 1 champion, but only if he has his axes up, right? So he's very weak with no axes. He's like kinda okay with 1 axe, but he's really strong with 2 axes, right? So with Draven, when you play with Draven, you want to look for a level 1 trade once you have 2 axes. And the perfect time to trade against Ezreal is when he has like 1 to 2 stacks on his on his passive, sorry. And you have 2 axes, so that's the ideal time to trade. So as you can see here, in the minions, and Nautilus hooks in just as my next axe is up in 2 seconds, right? And if you look at Ezreal here, he only has 1 stack of passive. So this is a really good hook to look for, and a really good all-in timing for us. But as you can see, I get 2 axes fast, and we look to kill Nami. My flash is like pretty troll, not gonna lie, but I mean, I don't know, I was way too impatient. Flashing here is really bad for Nami. I should just keep DPSing Ezreal, but you know, it is what it is. So take this trade, it's fine, but it could be a lot better for us. It's not that good to trade like this as Draven because as Draven Nautilus, because they have sustain with Nami W and we don't, so it's a bit awkward now. It's still fine. We did take a good trade. A lot lower than I would like to be here, but should just dodge more Ezreal Qs, I guess. Anyways, now I'm just looking to fast push the wave. Because we could have dove them if Nunu wasn't here. Again, here's when my ward comes in clutch and I see Nunu. I don't know why he's level 2. That's a really weird path. Really troll. Anyways. Takes opportunity to fight. I have barrier here, so I'm looking to bait. Ezreal falls for the bait and we end up killing him. Nunu's still here. So I did end up dying here, I'm pretty sure. I died to Nami W. Well, let me see. We played that pretty poorly, to be honest. Both me and Nautilus. Nice to take this guy's flash. Good to hit Ezreal here. And then I autoed the Nami. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Moving on. Happens. It's a bit messy, but so keep it moving. Anyways, now the wave's coming into me, so I'm chilling. Yeah, just by... Hold on, let me just toggle the scoreboard. So here by double longsword, On Draven, I'll like to rush BT on this patch. I think BT is the best item on Draven by far to rush. It just gives you insane lifesteal, so you can pretty much stay in lane permanently, and it gives you 80 AD, which is insane. Like AD is really good on Draven, so I think it's a really good item overall. So anyways, I'll come back to lane here. It's really important that when the enemy has a big wave like this, you don't want to trade really, because if you trade onto the Ezreal here, then you'll tank all these minions. You'll tank a lot of damage. So I'm trying to play as safe as possible here. Once again, I know I'm laning 1v2, so I'm looking to play safe. I get hit by the bubble, and here at this point, I know my Nautilus is coming down bot lane, and I know that both of these guys have no flash, so I'm trying to play overly safe here. As you can see, I like walk back, I like let my axe bounce backwards, I walk back because I want the Nami to walk up, and then when she walks up I want to E her. So the idea is, if I just walk up too early, right, then they're gonna expect that Nautilus is already here, so they won't walk up. So I'm just acting here, I'm walking back. So they walk up, and then that buys time for my Nautilus to walk around. And then when he's in position, I'm gonna look to go in. So go in here. Nami takes the bait. And she dies, right? Then we got Ezreal as well. Well, news here unfortunately, but yeah, the idea was good. So now I'm looking to just push this on base. Oh, let's find a good hook though. Oh, it's another kill. Nice. So now I've just gotten 2 free kills out of nowhere, so I'm looking to push this in base. It's a good hook by Nautilus, but I don't really want to fight. I don't really care if they freeze, because I've already gotten 2 kills, and you know, it is what it is. I have 1.3k, I can buy a BF sword, so I'm just chilling. I don't really care if they freeze. Also, Ezreal's condition is very bad, so if he freezes, he's gonna be locked in lane for a while. So I know that they can't even freeze anyway, so I'm just happy to just base here. Like, even if they do, I don't have much of a choice. It works out either way. I come back bot lane, so now I know I'm way stronger than Ezreal. I have BF sword and 2 longswords versus just his tier 1 longsword, right? So my mentality at this point is I want to be taking like all trades, and I want to be fighting them permanently, perma. So now my jungler's on bot side. I see Nami mid here. So I know that I can fast push this wave, and then we can zone Ezreal. Okay, we kill. Okay, so now I know that. So now pay attention to how close I am to level 6, and he's at level 4, right? So I know that if I land some poke onto him, I can dive him from 100 to 0. I know that he has exhaust, but it doesn't matter, because I can just kill him through the exhaust, and I also have barrier, which is a very good summoner spell to dive with. So here I'm looking to just poke him down a bit. Poke him again. Now he's half HP. Now I want to hit 6 of the minion, and then I'm gonna look to dive him, right? The auto again, and ult. I save my ult until after he uses his E, so my ult's undodgeable. And I use barrier to live. This is a really big kill. Kills are worth a lot more the more minions that the enemy misses, right? So it's a lot. So it's worth a lot to kill someone under the turret like once you've pushed the wave, because now he misses all of these minions. Like, not only does he die and give me 300 gold and XP, he also misses all these minions. So this is a really big kill for me. Anyways, now I'm gonna base, come back. I can buy a pickaxe for my Bloodthirster. Once again, base AD is so good on, I mean, just flat AD is so good on Draven because it scales really well with his Q. His Q has a 95% bonus AD ratio, so pretty much you get insane value out of building ADs, which is what I like to do on this champ a lot. Again, at this point, I bought a pickaxe and he just bought another longsword, so once again I'm looking to really snowball my lead. With Draven, like, you really want to play off stacked waves like this, so looking to stack this wave with this next wave here, and then I want to dive these guys. My team is already in position.
Don't even think about it.
Just something that you'll find in higher elo games is that people will play around your stacked waves as Draven. Look to dive with you. Looking to play this dive here. Yeah, get another kill on Ezreal, nice. Fully fed, push the wave. Okay, now. Okay, this was a little wild, not going to lie, but yeah, I was looking to just play my limits. My flash was bad. I ended up dying to Nunu. But I shouldn't even be here in the first place. I should have just based and bought my Bloodthirster. So this was just like a full fun kind of limit test play, but it wasn't very good in the first place. Kind of want to avoid making those kinds of plays, because those kind of plays can swing the game in the enemy team's favor, because I had a shutdown as well, right? What can you do? Just gotta be more disciplined, I guess. So here again, look, I'm just looking to just push as slowly as possible, because I don't really get much value out of just crashing single waves into the turret, because if I crash a single wave into the turret, right, the minions will die really fast, and then I can't even really do anything with the crash. Like, I want to like stack as many minions as possible, so I want this wave to crash with this one here, so that I have more time to like hit the turret to get more plates. I have more time to poke them out, or have more time to just walk into the jungle and get vision. I have a pink ward, I have a ward. I think I can get some deep vision here, so I can spot the jungler early, right? So the idea of having a stacked wave means that it buys you more time to do things. That's what I'm trying to do here. Not to mention that like pushing like this denies the enemy more minions, and it also forces them to use mana to CS, right? So like Ezreal has to CS with Q. Ezreal is a champion that doesn't mind CSing with Q, but let's say I'm playing versus a different champion who needs to CS with their spells. It's going to cost a lot of mana. Like let's say a Jinx W or Caitlyn Q. That's going to like make them run out of mana pretty fast. So that's also a benefit of slow pushing / stacking waves. So here, now that I have a bigger wave coming, I'm looking to play off this. Cannon waves are also really good to play off, because it takes a lot longer for the turret to kill the cannon, right? So it buys you a lot of time. So yeah, anyways, new ganks here. I'm looking to play this. Also, at this point in time, where's it happening here? Oh yes, so I just wanted to say, at this point in time, I know that I have a Bloodthirster, right? And this guy just has a Ruby Crystal and a few longswords, so I know that he's really weak. I know that their Nunu isn't that strong either. He just has a Haunting, guys. But obviously he's still a threat, right? But so I know that at any point we hard win 3v3s. If we 3v3 with me, Ivan, Nautilus versus these three, we obviously win, right? At this point, I'm also confident in playing the 2v3. Especially in this case, I know that I can like I have Bloodthirster, so I have a lot of sustain. So in my mind, we can 2v3 them. And not to mention that I see Ivan on Grump as well, so I know that if I can buy time for him, then he can come and help me out. So yeah, I think on the way, and I'm looking to play this. Look to cancel Nunu ult with my E. And then here, I just kite to my Ivan while hitting permanently, so I can keep lifestealing off my Bloodthirster. We end up winning it, right? So here, at this point, I'm looking to just kill Nunu. I have a lot of gold now, and I want to break the turret, and then I want to swap lanes straight away and get to work on another turret, right? So here, at this point, I know that I can 1v2 them because I'm much stronger. This is how you want to play when you get fed. You want to put as much pressure as possible. But I think I do make the mistake of forgetting about Nunu. Yeah, that's right. So this is the thing. I make the mistake of forgetting about Nunu. That's the thing. And now this becomes really bad. Because I know that I can comfortably 1v2, but I can't 1v3 exactly. So that's something that I need to think more about. I need to think more about the enemy jungler. But anyways, it's bad to die there, but once again I'm not too fast. My death is pretty bad, not only because I died and gave the shutdown, but it's because I lost. So you go back, I lost this wave of golden XP as well, and I've given Ezreal 2 free waves and 2 plays for free. So I've given him like essentially like given him a way back into the game, which is something that you really want to avoid when you're ahead. And thankfully Gragas ints as well, so I got another kill here. And now I'm looking to just push bot wave in, break bot turret, and then swap lane so I can get to work on another turret straight away. So push this, crash this wave, look to base. Now I'm gonna go mid. It's good to go mid as an ADC once you break bot turret, because mid lane is the center of the map, right? And if you can get mid push, then you can use your push on mid to influence both side lanes, because you're at the center of the map. So it's really good to go mid lane once you're winning as a bot lane, especially. Because not only is mid lane like the safest to farm for an ADC, but if you're ahead, then that pretty much guarantees that you get mid push since you're stronger than the enemy. By getting mid push, you can use that push to either develop vision on one side of the map, or you can just like move to side lanes first, because when you push the wave in, the enemy team is going to have to respond by catching the wave under the turret, and during the time in which they are catching the wave under the turret, you can just move into the jungle. So I'll show you how I do this here. Again, I have a Bloodthirster, so I'm playing like really cocky here. I know that I can just lifesteal all of his damage up. Yep. Looking to hit the turret. Go for a dive here. Like kind of awkward. We overreach a lot. This dive is really awkward because we don't have a wave, right? Again, I'm just playing on my limits here. We end up dying. Try to kill it and end up dying. Again, this is not really good for the game, but I don't know, sometimes I just can't help myself when I'm playing Draven. Like, it's really easy to like throw on this champ, so yeah, don't mind that too much. I don't know why you guys playing like this, to be honest. It's pretty crazy. When you're ahead as an ADC, like, people just want a stable game. Otherwise, it's really easy to throw. But yeah, I was having a bit of fun this game. Anyways, so now I'll show you guys what I mean with mid push, right? So as you can see, I have mid push. So I know that the enemy team has to respond to this wave, right? So I use this time to go top and gank the set. I mean, I take Crab on my way. The Nami shows here, so I know Nami's here. And Ezreal shows as well. So now I know that I can just walk top and get a free kill. So like, this is the power of being able to push mid. It allows you to move into the river first and impact the side lanes first, like either bot or top. And in this case, it's top, right? I just walk here, kill this guy. He maybe like just walks in and dies for some reason, but I don't mind. Yep. Now I go. So now again, I've pushed top. I've pushed the top wave, right? And now I'm going to start Herald. Look for a little fight here. Make Nami's flash and push them out, which is good. So now, as you can see, I want to go straight back to the mid wave, push mid, and then assess my options. So while you're pushing mid like this, it's good to assess what you want to do after you push mid. So I can ask myself, okay, do I want to base? Okay, I have 1,600 gold. Probably not, because IE costs 2,100. So I want to base on IE gold, right? So I don't want to base. So I can go and help my team do Herald, which is a good option. I can look bot lane and try and kill Gragas. Gragas is already dead, so at this point, the best option is to just walk to Herald and help my team kill Herald, because there's nothing much else to do. Yep, so my team's a Herald here, and then I go back to mid. It's really important as an ADC that you're always looking at your wave on the map, right? So after, like, while I'm hitting Herald, I'm just looking at my wave. I can see it coming here, so my wave is going to be matched with their wave, so their wave will be here, right? So I want to farm the next mid wave coming up. My Ivern hovers me because he knows that I want to farm this wave. In lower elos, like, your junglers won't know that you want to push, like, the mid wave, so you should just ping them to help you push. Again, playing, like, really cocky here. I'm really fed. Just getting some poke damage on. Again, like, this is how you want to play when you're really far ahead. You want to just put as much pressure as possible, but it's a fine line, right? Because so, like, sometimes during this game I was playing too aggressively and I got punished. But here it's really good to play aggressively because I have my Ivern with me and my Nautilus. But it's a fine line, right? Gotta play smart. I got the free kill there. Okay, again. Once again. I know that I can play this. I know that I can play this aggressively. Why? Because I see set on the side wave. I know he has no TP, so he can't ever join this, right? So I know that it can only be Nunu, Gragas, or Ezreal at this point. I know that Gragas died earlier, so he can only come out of base. He can flank TP, but, like, I'll see him TP as well. So I know he's like around here somewhere. And Nunu just killed Vex earlier on bot wave, so he should have based, and now he's coming out from the map. So yeah, I'm playing really aggressively. I know I have an Ivern who shields me for a lot, so I can play really aggro here. And again, just stop changing. Why does it keep changing, man? Stupid replay. Anyways, so now I'm just playing like this, and it's really important that when you have Lifesteal to just keep auto attacking in fights. As you can see, I'm healing for like 100 HP per auto, so yeah. Welcome back to full HP. So, and now this game is pretty much over. We just end the game through mid, and yeah, let's just end this game. That's all there is to it. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another video. Thanks for watching.